Hey, what's going on, you guys? DKJ here. I hope you guys have been doing fantastic. Today, we're going to be talking about Hotel Architect. So, in Hotel Architect, if you guys don't know, I've been playing Hotel Architect since the playtest around last year. The game officially launched this year in early access on Steam. If you guys are familiar with like The Sims or like Enzoy or any games like that, where you get to manage and pretty much create anything, more like a tycoon sim, this is probably going to be the game for you. In this game, you basically get to juggle around a lot of different things when creating your hotel. There's different guest types, there's different staffs, and there's definitely critics in the game. So the game is honestly pretty addicting, I'm not even gonna lie. Before we continue, I wanted to give a big thanks to the devs for letting me check out Las Vegas a lot earlier and being able to create this video ahead of time so I can post on the actual release date. Today, again, I'm gonna be giving you pretty much a full overview and everything you need to know before you dive in. So basically, what is Hotel Architect? For anyone who hasn't played Hotel Architect is a management or construction game sim. You get to basically design your own hotel from scratch. You get to hire and manage different staffs with unique attributes. They have, sometimes they could be stinky, or sometimes your maid will be able to fold laundry fast, or different things like that. They could be very attentive staff, or they could be non-attentive staff, or they could be clowns, or they could have really bad attitudes. You basically have to keep your guests happy and impress the critics that come into your hotel. There's a lot of different things that can happen in your hotel. And then, of course, there's a little bit unexpected obstacles. You can add these toxic waste to the game, or like these burning cars on fire, or items and things to boost your guests' mood within your hotel. The game is pretty much just like a mix of like The Sims style, kind of like Enzoy style. And if you guys have ever played 2-Point Hotel and then Prison Architect, this is definitely, again, going to be the game for you. The game also has a character creator. So one of my favorite features about the character creator is that you can create guests, you can create different staffs, you can create different service workers, you can customize their outfits, personalities, and you can even change their voices. So the characters that you create, you can actually choose them in game. If they end up popping up in your slot, they refresh every so often, and once you see them, you can definitely hire them if that's something you want. And the best part, you can actually share these characters with your friends and import your characters from other players. So if someone makes a wild staff member or guest that maybe they post, especially like on the Discord channel, you can drop them right into your hotel. Basically how this hotel sim works in general, so you have your build, your impress, and your upgrade. So you basically start with an empty lot. You construct foundations, so basically you got your walls, your floors. You can do multiple stories, so each location has a different amount of stories that you can go to. And then there's, I call them like squares, so they have a certain size of squares of walls and floors you can put on the ground, and then of course like building up. And then basically in your hotel, you want to impress your guests, so you want to keep them happy, you want to satisfy them, especially the critics. And then when you upgrade, you can improve your hotel with better supply chains. And then everything is in real time, so the actions of the staff and guests and services play out right in front of you. So you're really not going to miss anything unless you let your game play while you're taking a shower, which I've done many times just to kind of make a lot of money. But other than that, the game currently has 6 locations. So we have Gothenburg, we got Santorini, we got Paris, we got St. Anton, we got New York, and then of course we just got the new Las Vegas update. So when you progress, you unlock new zones, and also you unlock more furniture, and then you kind of unlock a little bit more guest types. It really just depends on your star level, which gives you more freedom and complexity to your design. As they've been adding more locations, they have been adding a lot more space. So sometimes they could be a little bit smaller spaces, but you can build really high like New York, or like Las Vegas, where it has a pretty big wide space, a little bit smaller than Santorini, but you can go up to 7 floors high. And then going to the guests and staffs. For our guests, there are 6 different types of guests, from budget backpackers to luxurious upper crust, each with their own unique personality. Staff members have also unique attributes, so you definitely want to make sure that you're choosing the right staff to keep up with running your hotel smooth, because if you don't have enough staff or you don't have the right staff, then it can definitely affect how your hotel runs. And then the service and critics. So the game has 3 types of services. So we got construction, we have the supply, and the garbage. So the builders construct the rooms, the walls, the floors, and the furniture. So they have different size construction workers that you can call in at a time if they come with their own cost as well. And then supply, so you have suppliers, or even sometimes the the service maintenance guys will come in and restock the machines for the guests, especially when they run low on kind of like the stock, like the water machine, or sometimes like the fridge, or like different items that you have in your hotel. And then the garbage, they come about every 25 in-minute games. I believe you can change it. Might be wrong about that, but I think you can. They do come every so often within the game, so you definitely want to make sure you have dumpsters. If you do not have dumpsters, you can get a very dirty hotel. And then critics, of course, are the most important guests in the game. So they basically do reviews that affect your hotel star rating. So they notice things your regular guests might not, like cleanliness, noise, and service efficiency. So they definitely go around in your different areas in your hotel and they basically judge everything and give it like a star rating. And then at the end of their stay, they're going to give you like a full rating on your hotel. And then whatever your hotel rating is for that. So like, let's say they give you 1 star, then you get a 1-star hotel. And then if it's 2-star, then you get 2-star, 3, then you get 3. But it could also go back to a 1-star. So like, if you're at a 3-star and then they give you 1 star, then you lose a star and you go to 2. I know it's a little weird, but it'll go down and up, so it'll fluctuate. So you definitely want to make sure you keep your guests happy if you do want to have the highest stars. The higher stars you have, the higher guest types that you can have. You also have to make sure that you're reading a certain threshold of what that specific guest type needs in order to stay at your hotel. And then the next thing is hotel zones. So you can create up to 14 different zones in your hotel. This includes bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, spas, gyms, reception area, staff rooms, laundry rooms, restaurants, bars, and then of course the new casino we're gonna get to definitely. So in this new Las Vegas update, there is a new map and a casino theme. It's definitely flashy. It's a very high stakes. It's the Las Vegas hotel, okay? It's gonna be whatever you want it to be. We got casino games, we got blackjack, we got roulette, we got baccarat, I hope I'm saying that right. We got craps, we got slot machines and adjustable bets within the game. I've been so excited for this update since playtest since last year, so I'm super excited. This is like, I want to say the New York update was probably the biggest update that Hotel Architect has had, and this is another big update that they're having, and you guys are just going to be having such a great time in Hotel Architect, especially if you have not played yet. And we also have a new guest type, and correct me if I'm saying this wrong, it's a croupier. I know they say different in different countries and stuff like that, so I don't really know how to say that. It's so new to me, but basically there's new traits as well. It's another word I cannot say. Hypnotist, math genius, and even a spinophobia. I assume a spinotobia. A spinotobia is a me, because when I'm at a machine, I just press. Sometimes I leave my card at the little enter button or the play button, and I just let it spin. So that's probably what I am. A spinphobia is what I am. And then there's also new starting paths. So kind of like New York in the last update, we have 3 different investment types, I guess you can call them, that you can start off with. So the first one is the Vegas mob. So you start off with a cash investment up front, you pay protection, and you attract high rollers. The Zebra Casino, this one is basically you have free casino items but split profits. And then we have the Bootstrap, where you start small, grow gradually with your money over time. And then there's also new rewards and decorations. So there's about 24 new items, including a new cowboy and cactus outfit. We also have new confetti cannons and food items like shrimp cocktails. And then of course with this update, it's adding a lot more creativity and gameplay options. So definitely make sure that you are checking out Hotel Architect. I'm going to leave the link down in the description for the Steam store, so you guys can definitely check it out. The game has pretty much about over a 90% overwhelming positively good review on the game, so check it out. And definitely make sure that you're joining the Discord as well, because you can leave a lot of feedback if you're running into any bugs, if there's any new suggestions that you have for the game. The devs have arms wide open. They want the feedback, they want the suggestions, they want to improve the game, they really want to tailor to us, the community. So definitely make sure that you're joining the Discord and leaving all your feedback and suggestions, or anything that you have to say about Hotel Architect. Definitely let them know, because they're listening. And then you can also share your hotel creations online too in Steam. But that is pretty much going to be it for this one. Again, thank you so much to Hotel Architect. You guys are great, and I will see everyone in the next video. Peace.